Okay, we're making gluten-free vegan waffles today. The first thing I need are oats, and I use the gluten-free old-fashioned rolled oats, not the quick cooking kind. And I make sure that I always buy them gluten-free. I then use quinoa flakes, chia seeds, ground flax, coconut flour, cinnamon, lemon juice. This is a quarter of a vanilla bean. You can also use 2 or 3 teaspoons of vanilla, a banana, water, and orange juice. And then you need some type of cooking spray. I use coconut spray for my pan. And let's get started. Let's mix everything together. Okay, so first, whoops, put your banana. Next goes your oats, quinoa, chia seeds, flax, coconut flour, cinnamon, vanilla bean, and then we're going to add our wet ingredients, which would be lemon juice, orange juice, and our water. Okay, now we're going to mix it up. Okay, and you'll see it's nice and thick. And I find for vegan waffles that thicker is a lot better. Okay, so we're waiting for the ready button. And then once it comes on, we'll get started. Okay, so you can see how nice and thick the batter is. And I usually put about 2 tablespoons of the batter. And I spread it out. Okay, to show you real quick, this batter thickens very fast because of the ground flax and the chia, so you can see the difference, see how thick that gets. So what I did is I actually added a little bit of cashew milk just to thicken it. You can add a little water or a little more orange juice if it starts getting too thick. This is not a batter that you want to make ahead because it will really thicken. So if you're going to make it ahead, don't add your coconut flour or your chia or flax until right before you make them, because that's what makes it thicken. But that's it. Just wanted to show you real quick. Let me let it sit. Open for about a minute. Okay, so you can see it's been almost a minute. If you can see, the sides are starting to get a little bit cooked and the middle part is starting to get cooked. So now I put the top down. And these are the tips that I learned. Number 1, not to fill it all the way around because then it tends to stick. And if you put it too thin, if it gets too thin, I also notice it starts to to stick. So this seems to be the perfect consistency. And we're going to close it up. And then we'll be back in about 4 minutes. Okay, so while it's cooking, what I do is I cut out some wax paper and then I pile them up, and then I'm going to store them like this in the freezer. So this way I can just take one out whenever I want one, and then just put it in the oven. I would bake it probably for about 350 for about 5 minutes or so until it became hot. It's nice and crispy, so I don't know if it will stay as crispy, but I think that if it's on a nice high heat in the oven, that it will probably stay a little bit crispy. It might lose a little bit in freezing it, but okay. So the light is on. I just wanted to show you guys, I use this coconut spray on my waffle maker. You can see the lights on. So I'm going to open it up. And there you go. Perfect waffle. what I do is I use these little plastic tongs and I lift them up. You should never use metal. Although I did with my spoon, but you should really unplug it before you touch anything metal. Okay, and there we go. And that's my last waffle. I made a whole batch. And then what I will do again is I'll store them and then I'll have them probably for like a couple weeks. I would probably eat just one as my serving with some fruit, maybe two, and that would be a serving for me for breakfast. And I'd probably put a little bit of almond butter and some nice berries and a touch of date syrup, and that would be perfect. So there you go. I finally did it. I'm very excited. I've got a vegan, gluten-free waffle. Very excited. It's oil-free, sugar-free, dairy-free, gluten-free, and it's delicious. So I hope you like it. Bye. Try it. Is it good? There you go. Oh, it's good. It's vegan and gluten-free. And it's yummy. Do you love it? One more piece. She loves it. Really loves her gluten-free vegan waffles. Yum! Waffles are all gone.
do 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 do